You know what's crazy? I'm gonna ask you something. You don't have to have a comment. I don't have to have a comment. But no, I'm just keeping it a buck, right? Because I don't really know enough of the brother to really elaborate. But I could tell you from my perspective, being in the hip hop game for so long. But I see the guy finesse 2 times.
Oh shit! I seen his mom's on there. I don't.
Let me talk and then maybe chime in.
I ain't chiming in. I'm just listening. Go ahead, because I seen this.
So most of us in hip hop grew up poor, struggling. To this day, I got family members that live in the project.
I gotta cut you off before that, because there's some like assholes in the comments that think I grew up like the Huxtables. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck is wrong with these people, and coming from where we come from, it's a beautiful thing to have both of your parents.
Yes.
I know in rap, they see all of these people. We had both of our parents. Do that mean we wasn't in the street? No. Do that mean our household, we had gold spoons? No. My mom's she bust her ass. My pops was on drugs. He was able to shake back. I was outside doing shit. I was smart in school. I was athletic, and I was outside. Just ask the people. Just ask the cops. Just ask any fucking body you want to ask. For some reason, these people you can't be standing up to your word if you have both of your parents. Are you some type of asshole? It's a blessing to have both of your parents if you can have both of your parents.
Illiteracy. Illusion. It's like, these
delusional
guys,
records.
Yo, listen, if you a bum, don't comment on made niggas, all right?
Tell them again, crack.
If you a bum, don't comment on made niggas, man. And what's wrong with Elevate? What's wrong with
He came from somewhere to get the fuck out of it.
Super superior. That's how I'm looking at that thing. I don't understand when people are stuck in time. These people are stuck in time, and they look at it as their shortcomings. They look at you like you got to be on it. Yo, listen, check this out. Well, I'm telling you, I still got family members in the projects.
Yeah, got a large percentage of my family.
You can't take care of everybody. Remy, she got family in the projects. One day I ran over there to Queens. I almost beat her up. Like, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, you got to go. Like, they calling me like, yo, Ram out here like it's a picnic. I said, no. You can't do this. Like, you get there. But we love our family, and we don't feel better than nobody. And we help everybody if we can. We just don't let them take advantage of us.
Say it again.
We help every one of my family members, whether it was directly or indirectly. My Uncle Willie, you beat me for 3 Frankfurter trucks. Pause. The Glizzy Mania.
That's what?
No, he beat me for 3.
3 Glizzy. Come on, my nigga. 3 Glizzy Frankfurter trucks is crazy.
Nah, he was telling me he's going to have a Frankfurter truck outside the hospital. I give him the money, never seen the truck. Year later, yo, Joe, I'm trying to get a Frankfurter truck. I play it off like I ain't give him the money. I gave him the money again. He never got the truck. The 3rd time, I give him the money, but he beat me out of 3 Frankfurter trucks, right?
He let him keep catching them with Rich. He wasn't there.
My point is, everybody in my family has found a way, not because they know I'm not the one, but they leaned on maybe some funerals, maybe some deaths. Somebody catch cancer, they sick, and I come through with a silent check. I keep moving. I've done that all for my family. And my moms and pops, I paid their bills for 20 years, bought them a house, bought them everything, just took care of them forever, right? Till they died, right? With that saying, right, I look at this video of 2-time Finesse's mother, right? And I don't know you, brother.
Finesse 2 times. He switched. He called it 2 times Finesse.
I don't know you, brother. I don't know your background. I don't really know the story. What I do know is that I have crazy family. I have scandalous family. I have some family that have taken advantage of me or has tried to take advantage of me where I say, yo, this ain't flying. The advice I have is, I don't know what your mom's did for you to fall back from her if she's not lying, right? But the moms, that's a threat, right? So your family, I don't know if it's happened to you, it's happened to me. I've had somebody in my family say, yo, help me in this and this. And if you don't help me, this is how scandalous my family. No, I'm going GoFundMe. Fat Joe such and such on GoFundMe. That broke my heart. When a family member told me, yo, I'll go on GoFundMe and make a movie saying, this is real shit.
Go ahead. Go. I'm telling them, go ahead on. Go get.
But what I'm saying
go
is,
fund yourself.
You just bought your mother and father a condo. Right? I'm sure you have differences in some way or another. The man's moms look just like him. And if I'm judging her comments, it didn't sound ratchet, scandalous, and nothing to me.
She sounds very sincere. She sounded like she was talking from the heart.
She wasn't on no bullshit.
Yeah. No.
So when I see it, I'm like, listen, my brother, if you think Fat Joe is something to you or anything in hip-hop, I would advise you to contact your moms and try to fix that. I just felt like, I'm not lying to you, Jada, we don't do scandalous, we don't call, but God told me to say that today. When I seen that this morning, I was like, yo, if I could just throw it in the air, the last resort is to have your moms on social media. That's not it. You get once. I don't know what she did. I don't know what anybody did. I know they got family. I got a scandalous family, bro. And so I know sometimes it can overwhelm you, but if you can find it in the heart, if you can seek the Lord, work it out with your moms. I mean, I'm looking, you know what I'm saying, on IG, I see this guy randomly. And he's talking about his wife. He even talked about his wife almost like more than God. Like he was like, my wife is everything. I cut off my best friend. I this and this and that. I this for my wife, anything. My wife is number one. I don't care. This. What do you feel about that example?
He's in a space where his wife is larger than life for him. Congrats to him. You know what I mean? He never caught his left hook, or he didn't experience the real world yet. He be all right.
One thing I never liked is guys who, hey, we all love our wives, right? And our family, but I never respected men who get a wife and get so in love with them that they forget their mother.
They lose. Yeah.
They forget their mother and their family. They act like this my family. This is no longer my family. Like, I only have to care about my wife and my children and not my moms or my pops or, I never liked that.
Yeah, that's kind of cowardly. It should never be no reason for you to cut off your moms or your parents. Tell us about the show.
You actually live on the road. Like, we work hard.
Yeah. I want to hear about the show.
The show.
Tell us about that.
Well, I did a reality show, so to speak, because I was before Nellyville, but I wanted to show us fathers, single fathers at that time. You know what I'm saying? And I just thought it was a great way to show the rest of the world that you can still be in here and still doing what we're doing. You got your baby girl with you. You always keep your babies with you and things like that. And I thought that would be a dope process. But doing this right here, I just wanted people to get a chance to see exactly the things that you talked about in the qualities of this young lady right here. They don't get a chance to see her charisma, how funny she is, and everything from that standpoint. And, it's 2025, so you're looking for different avenues as well. We got to think business at all times.
That's a fact.
You see what I'm saying? So she gets to think about everything else for me, and that's a blessing. But I got to think about moving this shit forward and keeping the platform.
What's it like for you? You're a movie star. You're the #1 singer. You all of the above. What's it like being on TV with cameras around your family?
I mean, it's a lot. It was different, you know, because I'm a lot more private, and I just felt like when we spoke about it, obviously this was his idea, and at first I was kind of like, but then, you know, we're married, so I'm a team player, so I was down. You know what I mean? And it's like us just having real lives and careers and traveling. We just got married. I had a baby. That's a lot. So it's kind of like we had to find time for the cameras. You know what I'm saying? To kind of capture everything. So it's a little bit of a lot, but it's worth it. It's worth it.
She got so many other great ideas that she wants to get off the ground. And you know how business works. You know what I'm saying? You got to have avenues, outlets, platforms, and things to get those out. You know what I'm saying? You can have great ideas all day, but if you ain't got nowhere to put them, if you ain't got no way to push them, or if you don't, you just sitting in the crib with work. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no block or no workers. You just sitting in the house with a bunch of bricks. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I knew an artist who was, for the time being, he made nothing but hit records. And I would check on him in the studio and he would play, yo, I made this. And this shit be fire. And everybody go crazy in the studio. He would go, it just ain't right. And he would erase the song. Every night I would hear hit after hit after hit. When it was like that Method Man, Redman thing, he'd be like, let me play you this. And I'd be like, yo, this, I'm not quite ready. The guy never came out and never became a superstar, right? And so the problem is a lot of people, they procrastinate to the point that you talk yourself out of the ideas.
Yeah.
You know, and so in this age, you know, we had Jim Jones up in here and he bought a little film studio in the Bronx. He got them doing podcasts in there. We need to take matters in our own hands.
Absolutely.
And follow through with the ideas.
Exactly.
I'm with Shanti. We at the Beacon Theater, and I never forget. Well, we could go into everything, but I never forget when we got that phone call, Mama, that she sold over 500,000 her first week, her first album. We jumping up and down like the Wizard of Oz.
That Guinness book.
Yeah, that Guinness book. Yo. We jumping up and down in the middle of the street. Like, you know, the Wicked Witch is dead. No, because I don't know if you remember how intense that was. It was like, what is it? What's the number?
I remember.
What's going on? And we start running around. How does it feel to be on the Guinness book and be one of the biggest female superstars with the most longevity and relevancy in the game?
I mean, honestly, it's a blessing. I'm super, super humbled. And it's funny, when you talk about that, remember, I didn't know what none of that meant. You know what I'm saying? I'm a new artist.
Maybe we happy for you.
Yes, everybody's happy. And I'm looking, I'm like, well, is that good? 500,000, is that a good number? You know what I'm saying? I genuinely had no idea. Is it a good number? So I was just like super appreciative, and to be able to be here today and still, as we both were in an arena in London to a sold out 20,000 seater, holding a mic out, allowing people to sing our records is a blessing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just so happy. I'm grateful, you know.
Oh, man. Yo, you know, we're very competitive in our house. Because, you know, we didn't
like
done
that.
a lot.
That means the baby got all that.
That's the dagger, though, that she throws. Like, my debut did a half.
No, she don't. But you did 11.
No. Her debut did a half the first week. I'm going down.
She got me on that.
There's nothing I can say.
She sent me back to the ring. I'm looking at the video.
Yeah.
Okay, hold up. You 26. I'm 33. Hold up, Jada.
That wasn't a
You
week.
26. I'm 33.
Joe, that wasn't
Hold
a week,
up.
Jada.
That video come out.
That was not a
I'm
week.
going down.
That was not
No, I'm not bringing the numbers. It's 10 million sold. He said.
That wasn't the week.
He was 26. You
I'm
wasn't
talking
there
about
for
the week.
No, they're talking about the week.
Listen, babe.
Listen, let me run down the hardware that they got in their house. It's a lot of hardware. Just listen, ladies and gentlemen. Nelly, 3 Grammys, 4 American Music Awards,
Oof.
2 BET Awards, 9 Billboard Awards. Nelly has sold over 21 million albums in the United States, one of the best-selling rap artists in American history. Country Grammar Diamond, 10 million. Nellyville Diamond Plus one, 11 million. Now, Ashanti, 1 Grammy, 2 American Music Awards, 6 ASCAP Awards, 8 Billboard Awards. First debut album, 500,000 the first week, triple platinum. Chapter 2, platinum. Concrete Rose, platinum.
36.
A lot of hardware in
It's a lot of
Yeah.
competitors in that
Ashanti,
house.
36 Christmas movies. Your lifetime favorite.
Crazy.
God, could we have a Christmas tree with raspberry? Just, I'm like, yeah. I've been counting our money forever. Yo. I mean,
Yeah, it's competitive in the house, man.
And a star.
Oh, and the star.
The
Yeah, I
star.
forgot.
Can't forget the star.
Can't forget the star. Yeah, it's
You know,
it gets real in there, man.
We love that though. You know
Hell,
what I'm
what?
saying? We love
What?
that.
That's beautiful
Man, that is-
competition.
I met
in the household.
Ashanti.
to put that under
Let me
one
tell you
roof
something. I met
is-
Ashanti.
It's a blessing.
Could I talk about that?
Talk about it.
I met
Uh-oh.
Ashanti. Shanti was like a studio. We was just a studio body.
You could call it a studio rat. That's what they used to say.
And that's what they use. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying that
Go ahead.
overall.
Yeah.
Studio body. She up in there. And the first day I met her, she was so upset because they broke into her car and stole her radio. This woman was ready to file charges to the moon and back. What happened? They stole my radio. Crackhead broke the. I mean, it was like somebody murdered somebody. I'm up in that shit. I'm like, yo, they stole a radio with the Benzie box.
Oh, you take the box. It was a
They stole her shit.
They
And she
stole
was
my
like,
radio, bro.
and you know, I would see her in the studio, and then one day I asked him, I said, yo, what does the girl do? Right? Because they was like gangster rappers, right? So they, she sings R&B. Right? And then she did the Big Pun.
Big Pun,
I said,
yeah.
you want to write a hook for the Big Pun thing? And she killed it.
Smoke that joint.
She smoked that joint. And then we did the What's Love.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was the Princess of
That was it.
Hip Hop and Soul. And she,
Yo, no talk. Every time I see this, he was advocating. When we weren't together, Nelly, what are you doing? Every time I see her kiss, Nelly, my God, how you been? Yeah, that's great. What are you doing? You said, hey, Joe, what
That's why
you
you
talking
need that
about?
percentage.
you know, see, now you got me.
See what I'm
Now you got me. At first he thought I was bugging out. Now you got
Yeah, I
me.
used to be like, Joe, you just tripping.
It's crazy, right? Because I also think of one situation, not to bring up anything negative because but I remember the time I got into it with 50 Cent, who, yo, Fifth, what's up? We perform in Germany in 2 days. But I remember the time when I got into it with him at the MTV Awards. You know, his business is really crazy, right?
Right.
Because you think everybody your man, everybody this and this and that. Well, you was the only person out of all the rappers that I knew that I seen get up. And you was telling me, yo, I got you. Like, I'm holding you down. In that, when I was like, yo, 50 Cent this, and then he came back and dissed me. But you had my back.
Well, I knew Five. Me and Five always had a great relationship. And
That kind of distorted the...
Well, no, because, and just to tell you, what was we at?
MTV Awards. That's where I thought he was going.
We were at the MTV Awards and they were sitting like a table right behind us. Now, I didn't have too much to drink. I'm hyped. This is right before
Kid Rock and
had
Pamela Anderson
slapped,
and Tommy Lee.
Slapped Tommy
Tommy
Lee.
Lee,
He
yeah.
slapped the shit out of Tommy Lee.
Yeah.
Sitting at the
So
table.
there was something before Chris
Bro,
Rock
we
and Will
was sitting
Smith.
at the
Huh?
table right
You know that?
and Kid Rock is sitting with us.
Mm-hmm.
And Tommy Lee is like a table over. And my cat, Kid Rock, that's my cat too. He hot. He hot as fish grease. He's sitting right there. He's like, this, I should go. And I'm gassing him. He's not gonna go do this.
You gassing him?
Well, I'm not gassing him. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, it was me.
If it was
You know what I'm saying? So he does what he does.
So what he
At
did? He
50,
smacked who? Because I
boy,
don't
he
remember
smacked.
this.
Tommy.
Tommy Lee. You
Yeah.
remember that MTV Awards out in Vegas?
Yeah.
We
We
out
were
in
sitting right
Vegas.
next to them.
We was sitting at the table. But Five was
Mama, you
right
got
back
everything
here,
on
right?
tape.
So I'm hyped. Kid. I didn't got hype. I didn't got big. I said, babe, fix. I'll make that apologize. You want me to go over there? What? You make don't be looking. You want me to go make? She was nah, no way in my heart that I'm thinking she gonna tell me to go over there. She's like, yeah, babe.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, that's a New York girl. That's a New York girl. That's a New York girl.
So Kiss, I'm like, I'm going.
That
So
gets
I
you
turn
killed.
around. She can't see my face. I'm walking towards Five like,
Let me highlight you.
yeah, good. You know, table full of G Unit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I'm like, oh God, this going right. This is not gonna go well. You know what I'm saying? And I started laughing, coming. He cracked the smile, and I was like, hey, Five, man, hey man, do me a favor. Just do me a favor. Will you, old lady, man, do me a favor, man. Apologize for it, man. Ashanti, I'm sorry.
That's exactly what he said.
in the middle
In the middle of the
woods.
whole crowd in the
In the middle of
audience.
the woods, I was like,
Mhm.
I turned back around to her.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
By the way, I had
Yep.
personally 20 meetings with him over her.
Oh my God. Yes.
Without her even knowing. I done sat down with him 20 different times. It was like, yo, bro, she got nothing to, like, you know, that's my sister. You
Yeah.
bugging out this. 20.
Yeah. No,
You
he
know-
done told me to Mo. I know she got nothing to do with it, Mo, but what you want me to do is war.
Man.
I was like,
I was hot.
yeah.
You was hot over that, right?
Yeah, I didn't have nothing to do with it. And then after he said he started, I was like, yeah, all right.
Yeah. I was like,
Okay.
thank you. I thought that shit was gonna go left. I swear to God. I thought I was out for limb.
Sure. Yo, Jada, the part you always hate. Top 5
Here we go again.
female rappers. Like if you had, should we do top 5 or should we do like a Mount Rushmore?
It's the same
That's
shit.
more.
It's
It's
a
the same
headache,
shit.
and it's a religious argument, and somebody's gonna be mad, and it's more than 5. But fuck it, let's go. Who's your 5?
It is way more than 5. It is way more. Everything we talk about, like, you know, I'm surrounded. We talk about top 5 producers. I wouldn't even be alive without Cool and Dre right now or
See?
Scott
You
Storch.
see what I'm saying? Cool and Dre?
Diamond
he
D,
forgot to say
Street
y'all.
Runner.
Y'all on his ass.
But
now
why-
he
yeah, now
coming
you know-
back,
Yeah,
fixing
yeah.
it, because it's more
I'm
than
not trying
5.
to- I'm not trying to fix it, but it's more than 5.
You tomorrow,
Females, do
the
I
next
gotta
show
go
you're
first?
gonna be shouting out to ladies you forgot.
Yeah, I mean, because I love them all. You know what I'm saying? I love them all. Like, I love all producers, all rappers, all ladies. I just know that this is the shit that gets y'all. You guys, because hip-hop is all about the debate. I remember so many times in the summer, we would be up to 6 in the morning in front of the building just arguing about who's the nicest. Shout out my man Shy. He down in Miami, but he would always say Dana Day and I would say Slick Rick. And we would argue in junior high. This is the great debate in hip hop. So somebody like Jadakiss, I want to know who he thinks for the moment, because it could change next week. For the moment, who's your top 5 female artists of all time?
What are you of all time?
Yeah, I'm talking about everybody. We can't just do this moment right here. You got a lot of girls winning, but are they bigger than
Female rappers? You say?
female rappers, MCs, rappers, everything? No, I'm gonna let you
It's
go
only
first.
5, but yeah, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is all crack. So I'm just participating, but blame everything, shoot all the shots at him. Because I'm telling you, it's more than 5. You know that. I know that. We all
They know that.
But all right. Queen Latifah. See what I'm saying? MC Light.
Shout out to MC Light, her mom's, God bless. You know, her mom's is going through it.
See,
You know,
why
I
you
talk
have to
life.
say of all time? Man?
All right, I'm just saying. So what you want to just do? I mean, you hit 2 missiles.
I can't. Can we make it 6 or 7? See, ladies take it different than guys. They're gonna be mad.
I'm with
at
6 or 7. I'm with 6 or 7. That we got to do it because our sisters they gonna want to.
Now he switched it.
They gonna want to kill
top
us.
7
Nah.
females of
well,
all
you made
time.
me switch it. Like, why is he mad at
Because when
me?
we get
All
to
right, it's
sec-
still 5, Jada. It's still 5.
I gotta kindly.
Stop it, 5.
I gotta kindly get out of this because you put me in hot water right now, crack.
I know you.
Who I
gonna be in
said?
hot water.
Queen Latifah, MC Light, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now let me mix it up a little.
You took care of the foundation.
Yeah, but I still not gonna make everybody happy however you slice this shit.
This is a message that applies to 99% of you listening right now.
Because that's how many of you can be covered by fast and reliable service on the Boost Mobile network with 99% nationwide coverage. And if you don't think you deserve a deal, well, listen up.
You've got another thing coming.
Right now, when you switch to Boost Mobile, you can get iPhone 15 with dynamic island and a 48 megapixel main camera for $99.99. That's $99.99 for iPhone 15 on a nationwide 5G network.
This may only apply to 99% of you, but I'm 100% positive Boost Mobile just gave you a freaking deal of your lifetime.
In-store offer, $35 device setup fee may apply. Requires credit qualification, ID verification, and activation on $60 plan. Taxes extra. 5G speeds not available in all areas.
That's why I asked you this question. It got to be something challenging.
Queen Latifah, Light, then I'm going to fast forward. Kim and Fox. Then I'm going to fast forward to Nikki.
That's 4. You didn't mention. All right,
5.
so you said 5. You said
I
Kim,
gave
Foxy.
Kim and Fox, MC Light, Latifah, and Nikki.
So that's where you stand.
You leave me no choice.
No,
I can keep.
but that's a
I
mean-
want to say Lauren.
No.
I want to say Missy.
All right.
It's more, man. You're putting me in a sticky situation.
I'm going Lauryn Hill
Lady
as
of
the
Rage.
all-time. I'm going Lauryn Hill all-time #1 best female rapper of all
All right,
time.
it's 4 more you gotta
Right.
do.
I like how you did it.
You better throw Remy
No,
in
no,
there.
you
You
got
ain't
real-
gonna make it out the building.
You got real slick because you said Foxy and Kim. You didn't say 3 or 4 like you said.
No, I
Foxy
gave
and
2,
Kim.
2 and 1.
Who's better, Foxy or Kim? Who's
They both. You dare me to say all 5. I'm giving you Latifah, MC Light, Kim, Foxy, and Nikki. No order. You just said
all right,
name
I'm doing
5
the same
ladies
thing.
of all time.
I'm saying Lauryn Hill.
Okay.
I'm saying
I wanted
Foxy,
to say her too.
Foxy and Kim.
You gonna use my 5? Use
No,
some other. Pick your own ladies.
No, but those really are the
Nah,
top
dog,
5.
you can't use.
So even if they the top 5, I can't use. All right, okay, that makes it easier.
They can't use my 5.
That makes easier for me.
All right, let's get me here. You got L Boogie. Who else?
Yo, listen, I got L Boogie, I got Remy Ma.
Okay, you better.
You know,
You better have Rem in there,
that
baby.
pistol smoking. she be at my house so quick, right? So I got Rem, I got Lauryn Hill.
Can't go wrong
you
with
said,
them.
if that's the case, I gotta go with Missy Elliott.
You better.
So you got
See?
Lauren. Cause I can't pick your 5. So I got Lauren,
You got Lauren,
Rem.
Missy. You got 2 more, brother.
See, this is the whack shit Jada did to me on the producers. He started mentioning my producers,
Yeah.
right? So then I'm gonna give it right back to him and say Eve. Okay? I'm gonna give it right back, return the sender, and give you Eve.
Eve over
So
there
I got-
with the billionaire. I forgot about Eve.
What's wrong with that?
Eve is on another stratosphere.
She's
That's my
supposed to
family.
be.
That's my baby.
Sisters, go
my
get
family.
yourself a billionaire husband. I advise it. Selma Hayek, all
Eve
that.
just
Go live
rap-
a life.
Eve just
I'm
do
not
rap
mad at her.
for fun.
Yes. But
Official.
she got the bag.
Yeah.
We're not mad at her. I might need
Not
a
at all.
loan.
It's my sister for life.
Yo, Eve, I'ma holler. So you got
Eve,
Lauryn Hill,
Lauren,
Remy,
Missy. Who's
Eve,
the last
Missy.
one, brother?
Last one is hard, man, and I'm gonna go. And you already picked Light and Latifah.
Throw
Damn.
Moni in there, man.
But Moni is a legend, but she got like a short span. Like,
This nigga's
nah. Moni
Yeah.
was always incredible.
Ladies
Don't
first,
get that
man.
fucked up. I
Killing
love
me.
Moni. Don't do that.
Moni got that slick Rick of ladies.
I love Moni Love. Don't do that to me. But I'm
Pick
thinking.
your fifth, dog. What's so hard?
I'm thinking.
That's what he get for bringing up these fucking segments.
No. I'm
can't-
gonna say.
He's stuck, y'all.
No, I'm not, because I'm gonna say, and y'all gonna say I'm very biased, but I gotta say Cardi B.
No
I
doubt.
have to
Rep the
say-
BX, baby. Cardi, we love you.
I have to say that because if we talking about biggest female rappers of all time, she won the Grammy. She sold 10 million records, some wild shit. So it's legit. But all in all,
We still
I got
left
Lauryn
out
Hill,
Lotto.
I got Remy.
We left out Go Old Rilla,
That's the shit you do.
Dolce,
Jada, this is what makes this
Lady of
shit
Rage.
fake. You hear this guy, Lady of Rage? What's up, sis?
You know what I mean?
Fucking love the Lady of Rage.
Rod Digger. I could keep going, man.
No, Rod Digger dead nice. Rod Digger, Bahamadia, don't start that. Because I can
Bahamadia.
just keep saying everybody too.
Rest in peace, the ISIS.
Ooh,
the
what's
other,
my girl? I don't wanna feel. Boss from out there in Detroit.
Boss.
She had a moment.
Yeah. think she passed too. Rest in
She
peace.
passed away. My girl Mia X, being that we shot
What's rest in peace too, Jersey. Hurricane G, she was nice.
Man, Hurricane G,
Come on,
Gloria.
man.
She was
Keep
she was just legend off of, yo, Redman,
Yeah.
get off that punk smooth shit. Kick that shit.
Rest in peace, Fox, MOP.
Well, Fox, she's a legend in the game.
Gangsta.
I was thinking about Fox the other day. I seen a post that Premier just posted of her, and he said every night when he goes to his house, he got a picture of her in the basement. I hope I'm saying it right, Primo. He put it on Instagram, and he gives a little kiss to Fox, and he's, you know, Fox was a legend in the hip hop game, and so there you have it. 50 years old, Lauryn Hill turned 50. AI, the original artificial
Andre
intelligence.
3 Stacks.
Yeah, but AI, Allen Iverson turned 50 years old.
The original artificial intelligence. It's crazy.
The original artificial intelligence. Like when I look at Shy
Bubba
right
Chuck.
now, Bubba, when I look at Shy in there, that's that AI handle. When he got two men coming to him and he's splitting this shit and all that, I'm looking at vintage AI. So Allen Iverson, you got any stories that's legendary with Allen Iverson? For sure you do.
No. I mean, I got a lot of stories, but I don't know. Chuck is an ill. Anybody that know him, you know he's an ill brother. A recent one, he wanted the Locks hat at one of the last fights at in the Barclays. One of the last Tank or Devin Haney and one of them fights, one of the recent big fights in the Barclays. So he called me like, yo, I need the Locks hat with my outfit. So boom, we get in the Barclays. He's inside there, I'm inside. I'm in the suite. The lady that's running the suite is speaking to she spoke to whoever, where he was at, the lady, and like, yo, I'm gonna have the hats delivered. They'll be at his seat when he gets to his seat. He didn't want that. He said, nah, I need the hat before I go out to the seat. And it took like 40 minutes. He was all, they like, Mr. Iverson, we got the whole thing. We know where your seat is at. We'll meet you. Him, nah, I need the hat. I'm not going out there without the hat. So he's still crazy like that. He wanted the hat before he went out, even though they was going to bring him the hat. Chuck is nuts.
I always
Then he called me like every 3-4 months for a re-up of the hat. Yo, send me the hat, yo.
He let it hat.
The Reebok commercial. There's a crazy story with that. Chris Robinson We shooting it. Shout out to Steve Stout. Shout out to everybody involved in that. We in PA somewhere. Shooting the AI, me and AI commercial.
Mm-hmm.
Then like on lunch break or something, they like, yo, you got a son. This when my son was little, and AI had a little son. They're like, yo, we gonna shoot another one. We got, I don't know, $250,000, whatever it was, 150, 250, 200, something. They making a contract right now, send for my son, and they gonna do a replicant with our sons. One of my mans is with me on set. I ain't gonna say his name, so you know, but he's doing a weed transaction with somebody else on the set. They get busted. They turned the whole shit like it was kilos, though. The big cameras came out, they flashing the weed, they stopped the whole shit, they called it off. My man ended up getting arrested in the middle of shooting and shit. I had to bail him out. And I fucked up a bag. That was a bag fucked up.
Nice bag. That's a big bag.
Could have been a double bag. It turned out to be one bag.
Me and AI got a
that goes with cutting the entourage.
Oh no, you got to. You know, the thing that it's too much come to mind, but with AI being that we on my brother AI, I think one of my best friends, and we grew up together, me and AI, and I remember. When he had days off, he would drive down to New York and he'd come in the convertible Bentley. Yeah. And then one night we had him, he was playing the Knicks on Saturday and he came to Jimmy's Cafe with us. And me and him got so drunk that night, right? That I had no choice, but I pulled up in my man's house up like Fordham, right? And it was the bummy apartment with
man.
Yo, listen, I mean, clothes all over the shit. It was the trap house without the drugs. It was just bummy house. He was like, yo, y'all can stay up here. Right? Cause we was blasted pissy drunk. We had the convertible with us. We spent the night in this crib in the bummiest shit in the world. And then when I woke up, AI was like gone, right? So he's in a convertible Bentley, iced out, Fordham Road over there by Tracy Towers.
No doubt. I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
Trenches.
We in the beyond trenches, right? So if you don't know what Tracy Towers is where they throw the TVs off the roof at the cops. It's one way in, one way out. So we outside of there, like where hip hop was invented, court. But anyway, he disappears. That day, I go to the Knick game. It's like around 3:00. So the coach, all of them, they all knew AI was with me the night before. He was pissy drunk. I'm talking about vomiting, all type of shit. So we go to the game. I'm so scared. Like, I'm like, I said, they're never going to let me hang out with this guy again. The guy plays against the Knicks and drops like 51 on them. In the afternoon. AI destroyed them. And so, but I ain't going to lie to you. The coach never really, that the Philly coach never liked me.
Larry Brown?
It wasn't even Larry Brown. It was Larry Brown and then it was the owner.
Oh, Pat
It was
Croce.
mad cool. Yeah, Pat Coach. He's the one who came up to me. He's like, he's thinking me. I don't even get high or nothing like that. He's like, yo, I don't like how you hang out with AI and he's always drunk around you and this. I'm like, yo, you got me fucked up. I don't get, like they had me
I only drink on occasion.
Yeah, they had me blacklisted for no reason. But I remember we shot that movie with Adam Sandler recently, and Pat Cole, he was there. It was in Philly, and he told me that too. He was like, yo, Fat Joe, you're a cool dude. I'm happy for you, but you was on my shit list with AI because they felt like something always happened while he was with me. Shout out to AI.
AI's the
who do you
illest.
want for Coach Tibbs?
I don't know, because those are some big shoes to fill. If we don't make it to the playoffs, or if we don't make it, then we're gonna be sad.
We're gonna be the Knicks fans, huh?
But I take somebody that deserves the job. You know what I mean? Mark Jackson always a candidate, but we don't know. It's some political shit that happened.
I don't know what's up with does anybody know why they hate on Mark Jackson? He was taking Golden State to the chip anyway. They put Steve Kerr, he took it, but Mark Jackson would have won them chips with Steph Curry and them.
He would have at least won one or two, it seems like.
But why the league always act like he's blacklisted or blackballed?
Something happened that you gotta ask Wes.
What's going on with these guys?
Or East.
What's going on with these guys lately?
We gotta ask Real Wild West, or we gotta ask Dave East. What happened to Mark Jackson, man?
How would Dave East though?
I don't know. You need somebody to balance it out after you ask World Wide West.
You gotta ask Dave East?
Yeah, that's only it sounds the best.
In hip hop,
what are you talking?
In hip hop lately, you've been seeing guys asking for spousal support in hip hop. Yo, Jada, nah. Yo, Jada.
Let me hear you. Let me hear what you.
I'm asking, right? So
it.
it's been out there. You've been seeing these guys asking women.
It's more than one.
It's more than one, but I'm just saying, I'm talking about one rap star in particularly who's saying he need the bread, because she make more money. What do you feel about a man asking a woman to pay their bills after they break up?
Each his own bottle of Patron. I don't know how to. I don't really know. I don't feel no kind of way. It's never a problem when it happens the other way. So shit, let's get a win for the other guys one time.
So when you see a guy win, you be like, yo, at least the guy won. One of us won.
Yeah, because as far as that goes, spousal support the seesaw is like this. It's usually the other way.
Yeah, but you can't be a rap star asking for somebody to pay your bills, right?
I mean, you never know what's going on.
Yo, it's bad out here. But I'd say like this. Listen, I love my sister Cardi B. I know how hard it is for her to come from where we came from and make a couple of dollars and be successful. And I never go against her for nothing in the world. But the little haircut, the haircut of the son and the guy.
The braids. The same braid?
The same, like, that make me pop off. Your wife and kid, that's a very sensitive, like, what do you think about that similar haircut?
I think that was a low blow, but like I said, we don't know what's going on. It's three sides to the story. It's what we hear, what we see, and then it's something totally other stuff.
That's really happening.
Yeah, but anything with kids for me is a low blow. You know that. The kids, when you put the kids in it, the gloves is off.
The kids, wife.
Yeah, any family, any of that kind of shit is a different kind of energy.
Yeah, man, it's getting crazy out here. It's really getting crazy.
Each his own bottle of Patron, man. You got this.
Let me ask you something. I hate when somebody tells me, right, you came in, the first thing I complimented you, I said, that was a fly Gucci suit. Shit is fly. I didn't get that one up. It snuck past me, right? Nah. And I take pride in how we dress, and we dress however we dress. And a lot of times I look at the comments and they be like, yo, dress your age. To me, what is that? A 10X Pele or Jabos? Like, what you want me to do?
Yeah, what you want me to do?
Yeah, what's dress your age? But so I'm the last person.
Hold on, if you was out here, see, you can't. The comments is people at home that just trying to poke shit and do shit, but is a such thing as dress your age. You could have came in with some. We could come in here looking real fucking bozo-ish, and that's not our age. Like, it's some shit we can wear that ain't, we just know how to put it together. But it's some people out here that don't dress their age. You're supposed to be wearing Levi Dockers and a flannel and all that, and you got the trendy shit on.
What I'm saying to you is, that leads to my question, right? Where I'm the king of like, yo, be fly, move with the times. LeBron James, the king, right? At what point you too old to do the kid dances, the pointing at the foot going like this, doing,
Never too old to dance,
but
never too old to dance.
To do that?
Any dance. Dancing
so
is
if
like
you're doing the drill rapper dance, the disc, and you 40 years old, man.
40 is like 30 or 20 right nowadays.
I'm going to tell you, I'm the last person to poke at somebody being young and living their youth, but I don't understand a 7 foot tall dude. And it's been happening forever. I've been going to the clubs, even in our prime, and seeing all these athletes doing the Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie. That shit too much.
7 foot baby. They still kids, man. You just looking at how big they are. They young. They supposed to know all of that shit.
That shit, teach me how to nay, all that shit. Come on.
They know how to do all that shit.
Come on.
They just came from high school. So listen to this. We family members of Jordan Brand. When we go to them events, what is it? A bunch of 7 foot niggas doing all type of dances. That's what it is. Man, the White Howard can do any dance that ever was invented.
I seen him again. Let me tell you something. This guy, I don't really know what he do, this guy. What? Let's keep it a buck.
What you want him to do? Ballroom?
All right.
How you want him to dance?
You're a woman, popping, might be the hottest chick on Instagram, looking like a fucking hieroglyphic, a movie. Everybody wants her. You get with the athlete dude. He's cock diesel, 7 feet tall, and he's doing the Dougie and the Shanae and all that. Like, how do you?
She don't see none of that. She see the bank Dougie. She don't care what kind of dancing he do. She skipped it. She
don't give a fuck about the nay.
She don't care what Roger Rabbit, the WAP, whatever he do.
You serious?
She do it. If it make him happy, she's right there doing that shit with him.
There's a guy I always see him on social media. And I'm not trying to disrespect. It's the DDG, right? I think he got a baby with the girl, the Haley girl, right? Now, no, I'm not going there. I'm not going there. What I'm saying to you is, recently I saw a video of him walking through some conference and some guy calls him doo-doo garbage or something. And his brother puts hands on the guy, and the next second you see the guy who started the whole shit talking about, yo, I'm pressing charges. I'm going to try to get DDG locked up and suing them. We said that last time with DeMar DeRozan.
That comes with the territory. You got to know if a lawsuit hunting now it. So if it ain't really worth it, somebody call you a name, or you can refrain or hold back from saving somebody a bail or a lawyer retainment, or it ain't worth it. Because that's all they trying to do in the first place. A new car come out, you walk by, somebody trying to get that. Oh, let me trip Joe or say something crazy, piss him off so I can get the new 760.
Shout out Dynasty Commodities. Mike Tyson pulled up. We got his weed up in there in Harlem.
No doubt.
Cannabis joint. Mike Tyson pulled up. It reminds me of Mike Tyson. I remember these guys. I used to think they was the biggest gangsters from Brooklyn. They started with Mike Tyson. He knocked them out. They sued him $4 million. And these guys were like supposed to be the most solid out there. And the minute he knocked them out, they ran and they sued him and got $1 million. Like, this shit been happening since the beginning of time. Yo, D-Ray Davis.
D-Ray, it's my guy. Shout out to D-Ray.
He posted a video of him and Coach. It said it's the first time in 12 years he been in Coach. He feel like he got flued out or something. Like, what do you feel about flying Coach? Spirit, JetBlue?
Nah. I ain't really hopping on the Spirit. I hop on the JetBlue. I hop on the Coach for a short flight.
You do it?
A quick one, yeah. Know what I mean? A short hour or two.
Let me tell you something.
I'd rather go JetBlue than a Coach. 31E. When I get a JetBlue, I stay right in the front, watch TV. I watch a few Law and Orders, I'm there. But I can't go to Cali or nowhere. I'm not doing no real hours on coach.
I can't do it, right? Now, I'm
Not
not
2
saying
hours?
no. I definitely
That is
can't do it.
100,000.
I'm
You gonna get
telling
on
you,
the
I
PJ?
pray. I literally, this is part of my prayer. God, please don't put me in coach. It's a whole different atmosphere back there. I'm not telling you that for first class, I got a
It's
little
crazy,
room.
dog.
No, I pray. It's part of my prayers. Every day, God, please keep me in first class. I went coach one time. Some guy
First
was
floor
getting
seats.
married.
Now first
No, I'm
class.
telling you the truth. What you want me to do? I got to expect to find the things in life.
Go ahead.
It's hard being number one, but somebody got to do it. So what I'm trying to tell you is the one time I had to fly coach, I sat next to the hillbilly gyms, the Beverly Hillbilly. When I tell you these kids was climbing over my shoulder, some kid threw another kid a bag of potato chips, smacked me in my face. They would die. It's a different type of atmosphere back there.
You
It's
was on
not the
Soul
same.
Play. You wasn't in coach.
No, but these was white people. This is the Beverly Hills Billies. Hey, John. Shit hit my head. Kids climbing over my shit. Yo, I was praying so much in that seat, and that was to Vegas.
Oh, see?
Yo, I was
See?
praying. It was the only flight. I was praying. I said, God, please, Lord Jesus, I do never want to be on this again. And let me tell you something. I also believe that like the cheaper airlines, like Spirit, Southwest, and all them, they pay for fucked up routes out there. Like they pay for the
Oh,
potholes.
the routes they got.
Yeah, because they shit always like this. You ever got on a Spirit or they shit like this? I think they pay. All right, what's the wackest level? 34,000 feet. It's cheaper, yes. They buy that route. And your shit be like this all the time. You get there safe, but your shit be like this.
They think they got
how come
routes in the air?
you pay?
It's the air.
Listen, you pay for a private. They'll tell you, yo, we going over all. I watched Khaled maneuver like, yo, I don't want no bumps. I want you to be like, yes, sir, don't worry. We're going to go to the west, to the right. There's no weather in 47,000. Like, you pay for that air. There's a reason why Spirit Airline and all them bullshit airlines got that shit going like this.
We can forget about getting a sponsorship from Spirit.
No. Well, we could take the bullshit out, right? But just lower level airline.
Yeah. All right. I like that. Listen, shout out to Morgan State University.
Oh,
my daughter just graduated.
God bless you,
know what I
Jada.
mean?
Let's talk positive.
My daughter graduated yesterday from Morgan State University.
God
That's
bless.
the second college graduate. I got 2 down, 3 to go. But they got to do something about these graduations. They have them on the field. They too hot. My mom's she had to
High
go
blood
inside and
pressure,
get some
drink water,
AC.
something. Nah, it's crazy.
Yeah, there's other ladies passed out. There's fire. There's ambulances coming. It's too hot for the grandmothers and all that.
Yeah, I agree.
And shout out to the alumni and all that. It's mad speeches. Why they want to do all these speeches in the middle of the damn hot sun? Why they can't do that the day before? You know what I mean? Just call the names, give out the summa cum laudes and magna laudes, whatever the smart kids is, and get that shit over with. We gotta do a union that make college graduations shorter. They too long. The elder ladies is having heat strokes and all that. Of course, everybody want to see their kid graduate, but they want to see their moms and pops
Pass out, go
make
to
it
the
back
hospital.
home too. Yeah, also. So my next ones, I figured it out though. I'm going 3 hours late. Call me when they start calling the names. When they get to about E, I'll get out the car at about E. Then I'll catch my kid when they get to our last name. Because this shit is ridiculous.
No.
Shout out to Morgan State, everybody that graduating this week and, you know what I mean, in the coming days.
Everybody graduate. Shout out to Morgan State. Shout out to Lehman. They gave me a doctorate last year. And I know what you're talking about.
I'm
It was
trying to
hot
get
as
one of
hell
those.
out there. Well, they gotta
They got to
shit
acknowledge that God do mad shit.
I know, but it ain't something.
I want one. Syracuse. I take Lehman. I take Bronx Community. I take the college that's right next
We need
door
the doctor
to the
Jada.
dispensary. Give me anything. God
Yeah.
damn it.
He wants a doctorate, guys.
Yeah.
You know, we gotta talk for you to Don Poole. Don Poole got a doctorate in Atlanta. I think. Listen, I didn't even know what it was. Okay, y'all want to know the truth? Ruben Diaz Jr. said, "Yo, I want you to come to the college to talk to the kids."
That's
I
your
didn't
guy
even know
right
I was
there.
getting a
Ruben
doctorate.
Diaz is your guy.
He is my guy.
That's your guy.
And so I show up and they start explaining to me how special it is that I got a doctorate, that I got a and I didn't even know. They were breaking it down to me and I was like, oh, so I'm getting something. I didn't even know I was getting something. I thought I was just there to talk to some students. Congratulations, hallelujah, whatever the case may be. And so they gave me the doctorate.
That's because you that dude, man.
I got to put your name in the raffle, but let me tell you something.
Put my name in the raffle for a doctorate.
They want to know, if you want to know why the dynamic, the energy is so legendary on this set, I was trying to think. I said, damn, man, why is this podcast so good? And I said, I relate back to, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. All right? Y'all don't want to hear me talk this shit. I'm going to tell you something, Jada. They did the 50 best dressed rappers and Fat Joe wasn't mentioned. And if I mention to you some of these things.
He never mentioned. All right, I hate the fucking
but you know how much money I spent on couture? Like, this shit is good. Yo, this is a fucking crime. You're going to rate the top 50th dressed rappers and Fat Joe is not.
You know why?
Y'all been having these guys dizzy.
You don't got enough porcupine shirts and enough.
I ain't got a piano on my back.
You don't got this. Nah, don't do that.
Yo,
you don't got enough. You don't got enough like shingles. You need shit hanging off. You need shit.
I mean, like, we take this shit serious. Shit on,
that's that dope boy shit we rock. But they don't put, that don't make the
list.
What
I'm trying to tell you, if we don't brag about ourselves in real life, don't think when you die they're going to talk about you. Because we done. So they in our faces. The only thing that counts when you die is what they thought of you. You talk about the doctorate. You deserve a doctorate. You deserve a street in Yonkers.
Never give me
Jadakiss Street. You deserve all of that. Why we got to die to get it? And guess what? If I'm alive, and they won't give it up. We gotta say this shit. We gotta be like, yo, we're number one in the country. It is what it is. Go Google the Apple, because we are. Right? I'm being honest with you. What you want me to do? Yeah, we need 800 more episodes. This ain't some shit fly by night. We the new kids on the block. We getting some attention. But yeah, we need 300 more episodes so we can really talk our shit. You know, yesterday I'm with Nori. He throw one in. Yo, the Glizzy Eater. Did this on him. All right, Nori, you know, he the godfather of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Drink champs. You know, we salute everybody doing their thing, but we gotta talk about our wins, Kiss, because I'm looking at it myself. They're not trying to big us up for what we do in anything.
They're not gonna big us up. We gotta take our spot humbly. You know what I'm saying? This week in hip-hop history.
But hold up.
We got to get back to the regular
When they see me and you, they got to think, yesterday's price is not today's price. Yesterday's price is not. Yo, come on, man. What do you want me to do? The Knicks, our beloved Knicks. I see you switched up the hat quick. Now you're a Yankee. You rolling with the
New York. Everything,
I know.
New York.
Yeah. The hat switched up. I almost came in here on purpose with a whole Knick outfit so that they could be like, "Yo, you don't know that shit is over right now." The Knicks, they gave a good run.
We fought hard. You know what I mean?
I'm in Dubai at 5 a.m.
Yeah, I see you. I'm scrolling. I see Crack say it's 5 a.m. He got the hookah. Looked like he was chilling.
Shout out Cabana. They shut down the whole restaurant for me and threw the game up. And the one game I had Rich with the fucking camera on the TV. You can't get the Knick game out there. So I was
wondering how the hell
Rich had the camera, the phone on the TV the whole game. The game we won. He had the camera on the shit, and I'm going crazy watching the shit. My eyes are like, because it's a whole different time over there. Then I go to the game we lost, and you know, I got the hookah. You know, when I'm in Dubai, I have an alias. You know, you got Jadakiss, Kiss, this kid. I'm Ali Kashani.
Ali Kashani?
Ali Kashani. Yes, when I go to Dubai,
what do that mean?
I say, hi, I'm Ali Kashani. You got to pause. You got to go, hello. I am Ali Kashani. And just, I just get into my hookah.
You got an ID with Ali Kashani?
You ain't catching me smoking hookah in America. You'll catch me smoking hookah out there. That's my alter ego in Dubai. A little couple of coffees. You know what I'm saying? Some motherfucking Kiss Cafe. What's up, baby? So Coach Tibbs.
It was a good one, man. Shout out to Coach Tibbs. He did something we haven't done in 20, 25 years, I say.
My thing is
350 win seasons.
350 win seasons.
So that's 3 playoff appearances, 1 Eastern Conference Finals. He did his job.
How do they fire him?
Because maybe they think he reached his ceiling, or maybe it's his way of coaching. He's burning the treads off Brunson and them. Or they spoke to Giannis or KD or one of them, and they said, we'll consider coming to the Garden if Tibbs is out of it. Those is all the scenarios I came with since the departure of Coach Tibbs.
Now
let me hear your take on this.
Well, I had a friend. I have a friend. His name is Cedric Hollywood. Cedric Hollywood, you might know him. He was the program director of 99 Champs in Miami. And the man came in #1 ratings 20 years in a row, and they still fired him. And I never understood, how do you fire someone that's always #1? Like, how do you fire the guy who's been #1 for 20 years, right? And so that let me know that there is no job safety. When you're working for somebody else and you ain't the boss, they can fire you whenever they feel like it. Now, Tibbs did something for us. Think about what we said. We just saying it. This is just words, but think about it. In real life, he did some shit that we ain't do in 28 years. And you fire the man.
Business. In business, anything can happen.
New York City wants blood, and we're very impatient. We finally went to the finals. We didn't win.
Eastern
Conference Finals, which is big, though.
Yeah.
But we still ain't win that. And they want Giannis so bad. So when I see the packages they're comparing to trading him,
they're going to give away the whole
Karl
team.
Anthony Towns is in them packages. So we only got 1 year with Karl Anthony Towns. We went to the Eastern Conference Final. He was an all-star. And all those packages, scenarios I'm seeing is like, he got to go. Like, we want Giannis. Now, this remind me of the Carmelo Anthony trade, where they got rid of the whole team.
Did you hear what happened? They said there was mad meetings. They was asking them it was a defense assignment that the whole team pointed out that he wasn't doing. He was falling back off the pick and roll. They show him mad footage cameras of it. They keep asking him, the coaches, the players, and he just never did it.
Ever sign up for a phone plan thinking, wow, great price. And then a few months later, it's like, surprise, your bill is higher. With Boost Mobile, you pay $25 a month forever. That's unlimited talk, text, and data starting at just $25 a month. No price hikes, no contract, forever.
Plus, Boost Mobile is now a legit nationwide 5G network. They've invested billions building 5G towers across the country. Visit boostmobile.com or head to your local Boost Mobile store today. Get unlimited talk, text, data for $25 a month forever.
5G speeds now available in all areas. After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Unlimited plan. Aaron Judge hits 60,000 home runs in the regular season, and when it gets to the end of when they go to the World Series in the chip, he just doesn't do it. But they still keep him. He's still a star. He's still this and this and that. Yes, defensively, Karl Anthony Towns fucked up. Just like Tibbs got out coached. But do you, in 1 year,
Something happens
somebody
on the
else
team,
comes up.
The first person that's expendable is the coach.
No, that's a fact. Let's think Karl Anthony Towns. I keep hearing his name and all this already in one year.
It's already a nasty thing. Him and Tibbs don't go right. Minnesota, now here, something when they get them on the same, the train ain't coming when they get together.
Mark Jackson, they keep yelling Jason Kidd. I think Mark Jackson or Sam Cassell, I would like to see them. I always feel like if you go to Steve Kerr.
Worldwide West number, man, call him and see what we doing.
No, he ain't letting me know.
You been asked.
He ain't letting me know. He across the street. You know, that's my neighbor. So, you know, I watch him work out every day. He won't talk to you when he work out. He be like, yo, Joe. I'll be like, yo, Wes, come here. He's like, he just be focused on his workout. He be gone, right? So Wes ain't gonna tell me. You know, the last time I was in something was when Donovan Mitchell was supposed to come to the Knicks. You know, he was in my house that Sunday. He was supposed to be a Knick on Monday. Donovan Mitchell was under the assumption he was a Knick with Jalen Brunson, with this team. And the last minute, the Knicks pulled out R.J. Barrett and was like, yo, we're not giving up R.J. Barrett. And that's how we lost Donovan Mitchell. That's the last shit I was in with the Knicks. Wow.
Hey,
who do you want for Coach Tibbs?
I don't know, because those are some big shoes to fill. If we don't make it to the playoffs, or we don't make it, you know, then we're gonna be sad.
We're gonna be the Knicks fans, huh?
But I take somebody that deserves the job. You know what I mean? Mark Jackson always a candidate, but we don't know. It's some political shit that happened.
I don't know what's up with Mark. Does anybody know why they hate on Mark Jackson? He was taking Golden State to the chip anyway. They put Steve Kerr, he took it, but Mark Jackson would have won them chips with Steph Curry in them.
He would have at least won one or two, it seems like.
But why the league always act like he's blacklisted or blackballed?
Something happened that you gotta ask Wes.
What's going on with these guys?
Or East.
What's going on with these guys lately?
We gotta ask Worldwide West, or we gotta ask Dave East. What happened to Mark Jackson, man?
How would Dave East though?
I don't know. You need somebody to balance it out for after you ask Worldwide West.
You gotta ask Dave East?
Yeah, that's only it sounds the best.
In hip hop.
Like, what are you talking about?